end of the world?
No.
Yes.
I mean, yes.
It is the end of the world.
It is.
And it's also
What?
the beginning
Of
the beginning of a brand new
what?
solid,
Wet.
juggalo,
Juicy.
for us all.
Vagina.
We'll never die alone.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. If you're watching this, fuck you very much. My name's Kyle A.K.A. Keezy, and this is Deck One Dell, and this is my boy.
Carvalho.
Welcome. This is a Juggalo podcast where we talk about Juggalo things sometimes.
We try to keep it on subject.
Yeah. Today we're drinking a Began's 1806 coffee and cream, ready to drink, 15% alcoholic coffee beverage.
15%, huh?
Yeah.
That means it's 30 proof. Yeah, no, you pulled that out and you pulled the other one out. I said, you know what? I want this one. The other one looked pretty gross. So.
Yeah, I also got one of these. If anybody's seen these Crown and Royal whiskey colas, they also had a peach tea and Crown and peach tea, or whatever. And then they had I think there's an apple one and there was another one. But I was like, Crown and Coke is usually good. Let me try that. But it's pretty. It's very
Not enough Coke.
not enough Coke. I was gonna say strong, but it's only 7%. Like this is twice as strong, and it goes down way easier.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, of course, man.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little pussy. But
Yeah. No maybe about it.
thanks, appreciate it.
No, you're good, man.
All right, there we go.
You're too kind. You're too kind, sir.
All right, so you know, we're just trying to fucking pod.
Man, I'm just trying to relax and kick it with y'all.
Yeah, man.
You
We
know?
don't even have an agenda today. We're going to we have a few things we'll talk about. I guess so. We do have a little bit of agenda, but you know, we don't have we're not even reviewing an album today.
No review today. You know, we
We had a long discussion about the future of the podcast.
We did, man. But it seems like we have a discussion about the future of this podcast every time before we do a podcast.
Oh, just you wait for the future. Just you fucking wait.
We've promised stuff.
Yeah.
We've you know,
We've followed through.
we've dangled the carrot. You know, we've moved. You know, Lucy with the football.
I mean, dude, you went to the dark side, and I brought you back after your coma.
You know, that was a thing. I forgot about that thing.
That was a phase.
That was a thing. That was a phase. I did go to the dark side. I was a Twiztid fan for a bit,
Yeah.
and I came back.
And you came back better than ever, like a phoenix.
Nice, a phoenix from the ashes.
That's right. You're
like
like
that.
fucking Dark Phoenix rising from Jean Grey's ashes.
I like.
You were already awesome, and then you fucking got awesomer, but meaner.
I thought you were going to say rise from Jean Grey's ass, but like I don't know. I don't know why I thought that, but
It's all right.
all
All right. Well, I'm just literally talking to hear my own voice right now. It's fine.
But no, seriously though. What were we planning on doing? I think we had some videos. We were going to look at some videos because I haven't seen any of them.
Yes. I got a couple videos lined up. I was gonna show my vinyl records. We didn't do it last show because we had so much to go over last
that's
show.
right.
That's
right.
So I'll start with that, and then we'll move on and see what else.
Well, I think what I was going to ask what have you been listening to lately? Like or what have you been listening to the past week or two since I've been here?
Oh,
Like what have you been jamming to? Juggalo related.
Juggalo related.
Yeah.
Well, nothing. I haven't listened to
Nothing?
anything Juggalo related.
Nothing? No.
Oh yeah. Whoops, I forgot. Is that Juggalo related? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I would
I'm
say
wearing a
so.
G-Mo hat for
I would-
listeners. Yeah, G-Mo's shit came out today. I was excited. I didn't get a chance to listen to it because I worked and had to pick up the kids, and I know I can't listen to G-Mo when the kids are in the car.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to listen to him until right before the show, but I was digging it. He posted the whole fucking album on his YouTube.
And it's called The Filth
Element.
Element.
Yeah, G-Mo's the shit, man. He has a video. Oh, we'll go right into that because one of the videos I watched was a G-Mo video. It was
Yeah.
called Pinkies Up.
Yeah, I would say G-Mo, he's got the fundamentals of rap. He's not too crazy with it
Yeah.
as far as like production wise, but like I don't know, he's just there. He's just right.
But he has bars on bars on
Yeah.
bars. Like, and that's what I like.
Yeah, he goes in with bars, and that's exactly. I mean, that's all you need, man. That's what rap's about.
This song's called Pinkies Up. It's actually really funny. He's playing this funny like character here.
Look here, man. You're hitting these corners too motherfucking fast. You need to
He's got
slow
this fucking Jerry
motherfucker
curl
down.
afro wig on.
It's supposed to be Pinky from Friday, right?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Nigga, we just came from the thrift store. What the
Watch, he
fuck
laughs
you
here. It's
mean?
funny.
Get your ass up in that shit, man. You playing this pinky roll a little too much, my nigga.
Shut up, nigga.
Get your ass in that couch, boy.
Pinky's up, nigga.
G-Mo's so funny.
And I just so happened to be drunk while I was recording my
He does the whole video in this fucking getup. It's great. It's like in the video he's like goes to this fucking store, like talks shit. He's like he tries to like rob people and shit. It's funny, man.
That's funny.
Oh, G-Mo's so dope.
He's funny, man.
He's funny. He's got bars. Like, I mean, this video, like, the production quality is great, you know, considering he's an independent artist and shit. It's got a little story. He looks so funny in this fucking getup.
It's just funny too, cause he's super short.
Yeah,
from
he's
what
like
I've
he's like
seen.
probably
Yeah.
my height.
Oh, I think he's. Yeah.
Might be shorter than me.
Yeah. I mean, he looks short, dude. Don't he?
This song's pretty tight. He's talking about how he's like not changing for the game. You know, like he's like, fuck it, I'm doing my shit.
Good.
And I don't give a fuck. He's like, everybody else, like at least that's what I took
Yeah.
from it. Like especially in the first verse, he mentions like he's like everybody doing this and that. Like I ain't with that. I'm staying back here.
Dude, this is all I need with rap.
Yeah.
If I want to listen to other shit, I'm gonna go to other shit.
Yep.
When I go to rap, I want to hear bars.
Yep.
Man.
That's
Give
it.
me a beat, give me some bars, and that's all I need with rap.
That's it, man. If you like bars, check out G-Mo.
And another thing is,
No, he's robbing him with a Nintendo zapper.
that's funny.
That's funny.
No, that actually looks like a fucking. That's not a Nintendo zapper.
Oh, it's like a real gun, but it's painted like
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
I guess. Because he does, they do shoot it.
I'll show you how we do it up here in G-Mo's, nigga. Shut up. Before I bust a cap up in your ass.
This
Yeah,
part
that's
had me fucking roll. I was literally laughing out loud watching this shit.
That's pretty
Shut
cool.
up, nigga.
All right, watch this shit.
I like that.
Now who sent you, nigga?
Nigga, did nobody.
Oh! Didn't I say
He's still about to say,
another motherfucking word and this shit is over?
That wig is hilarious.
watch this
You
part.
got no gun on you. But where the motherfucking weed at?
Nigga, you know I keep the
Shut
weed.
the fuck! Shut the fuck! Oh,
It's like
didn't I say?
he does that part really, really good.
Oh, this nigga think I'm playing. Say something else, nigga.
Oh,
shit,
God.
G-Mo's
Yeah,
funny.
this is from.
This is great, man.
What was it? This is from Friday, dude.
Yeah. I haven't watched Friday in a while, so I didn't even see the
This is
fucking
from
video.
next Friday, I believe.
All right. Well, yeah, I definitely haven't seen that one in a fucking
Yeah,
while.
remember him and his cousin? They worked at the record shop, and Pinky owned the record shop. Oh man,
That's funny, man.
yeah,
I'll have to go back and watch that.
yeah. Watch that shit, man.
It make me laugh at this way more, I'm
It's
sure.
exactly where they got it from.
Oh, man, that shit's funny. G-Mo's the shit.
He is funny, man. I'll give him that.
Hey.
He's funny. He's got bars, and it's just is what it is, dude.
Yes, sir. We got a couple people in the chat. What's up? Ian Undercover and Element Only. Whoop whoop.
He said I actually enjoyed his diss, and I'm a J stan.
Look, I'll admit,
J stan.
I'll admit when G-Mo came out with the J-Diss, I was not pleased. I actually went on record saying I was mad at G-Mo, and I was like, or I wasn't familiar with him at the time. Maybe listened to his first record or the Filthy Spirit Bomb, and I thought it was okay at the time. But I wrote him off. But then like I started coming back around like maybe a year later. I was like, all right, let me start checking out. That 8-Bit Filth came out. I was like, all right. Then I downloaded his old shit off of Bandcamp. I was like, all right, this shit's fire.
Yeah.
Then I went back and listened to Spirit Bomb. It's tight. Like so I've been a fan since, but
I mean, I see.
I'd show some love.
I think when he made that J diss, I mean, the J diss was good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, G-Mo can fucking diss. He can battle. I mean, like, yeah, Jay wouldn't have stood a chance in, in a battle like that. And even G-Mo said, this is hip hop, dude. This is fucking hip hop. I don't give a fuck who you are. This is hip hop. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm like, okay, but I mean, I just think he didn't have. I don't think he had enough information, and it seemed like he didn't really know why he was even in the whole beef with Twiztid and Jay and shit.
I think he wanted him like.
I guess it was just Jay said something about G-Mo, and G-Mo just was like, "Oh, okay, that's it, that's it."
I mean, I get sticking up for your team and shit, so I'm with it. I think he mainly just jumped in to try to like capitalize. To be quite honest, like he was coming up in the juggalo world, barely known at the time, even in the juggalo world. So he wanted to put it out there, and that dude can spit bars. He's a battle rapper, obviously.
He was like, you know what?
He came way too hard, like over the top hard.
Yeah, he was just basically like, this is what I do, and I'm going for the top dog in the underground.
And I don't fault him for that at this moment. Like, I mean, it is what it is.
But it ended up like that's not his team anymore.
Yeah,
Twiztid ain't his
right.
team, right?
Yep, that's from what I hear. You know what I heard that hold on, what was I gonna say? Oh fuck, I lost it.
He ain't riding for his team for that team no more, right?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he's on Magic Ninja.
Good.
Anymore.
I think he's good by himself, man. Let him ride.
I agree,
by
especially if
himself.
he's doing shit. I mean, that video was as good as anything he's ever put out. Like as far as quality wise, he'll be fine. I mean, it just came out today and it had like 4,000 views. Like, I mean, that's not bad for an independent artist. Like a few hours ago.
Yeah,
you know.
I think he'll be fine, man. I don't think G-Mo has too much to worry about. I mean, he's got a solid fan base.
Yeah.
So I think he's good.
All right, so I checked that video out, and I also seen. Speaking of Twiztid and Magic Ninja, Twiztid had a new video drop. Did that drop today?
Yeah, I think it was 8 hours or.
Yeah, it was today.
Yeah, 5 hours ago.
So 5 hours ago, and it only has 8,000 views to put it in perspective. I mean, G-Mo's doing his thing, you know.
Yep.
He's got a couple videos with 1 million views and shit. All right, so let's check out this Twiztid video. Did you watch any of it?
I kind of knew that just from the start of this song. Like, it's just an excuse to look wicked and crazy and have the filth.
That's all it is.
The Cradle of Filth guy in
I mean, look, I'll read some of these lyrics. Know about what we're going to do. Blanket the skies, ground shakes beneath you. Vampire grooves, electric and infectious. Bite marks on your skin, just like a necklace.
I would say that's kind of a like in the.
I like the bite marks on your skin, just like a necklace. That line's kind of cool, but
I would say in the realm of like metaphors, that's kind of like in the realm of metaphors for like rappers that I think are great metaphor rappers. That's kind of corny.
there was worse than that. Hold on, there was something else that was like pretty egregious.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely worse.
No, I mean even on this. Oh, here we go. Like a vampire telling you to suck it. Have a nice day. We're here to corrupt it. Move in the house and keeping the crowd jumping. Rockstar shit till I'm kicking the bucket. This is it.
I mean, I would say Basement Cuts J had better metaphors than that.
Yeah,
like, honestly.
And you know, not every song has to be like a lyrical masterpiece.
Yeah.
Especially when you're making like industrial metal. Like no one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
So it's fine. You know, I pre-ordered this record, like the vinyl. I'm giving Twiztid my money for this shit. So I do have a dog in the fight, I guess, but I'm okay listening to this song. Like it sounds fine in the background, but I'm not gonna like memorize the fucking lyrics and like rock out to this shit on my own in the car. Like that shit's not happening.
Honestly, like if I was at a Twiztid show, this would be the song I'd walk to the bar or I'd go. I swear to God, I'd walk to the bar or I'd go take a piss during this song.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is just not my kind of music, man.
No, I get it.
It doesn't. Like I said, I hate on their shit because they put out quality videos.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
The music's good enough.
Yeah,
if nothing else.
The music is good enough. It doesn't. You can tell it's all professional. I mean, they're professional musicians. You can't. I respect any professional musician a little bit at least.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know.
Yeah, I get that 100%. I can get behind Twiztid for that same reason. This is the new Ouija Macc video that came out a week or two ago. Old Carver would be dripping pre watching the video.
Tripping, what is
He
it?
said you'd be dripping pre. I'm guessing pre watching that last Twiztid video. Yeah, I was gonna say I like Jamie's like makeup and mohawk. I like Paul wearing the mask. I think that's a cool
Yeah,
look.
that looks cool. Yeah, for sure.
Because alternatively, I'll show you another video right after this. But this is the new Ouija Macc Ain't No Savior video. I watched this earlier. It was fine. I mean, like Ouija Macc, I've realized just his style isn't necessarily for me, but I can definitely appreciate it, and like I dig the style. It's just I'm not like, nah. It's not something I'm like super into.
Yeah,
you know?
I have a hard I haven't listened to a lot of his stuff, but like what I hear from him, he's got this type of music down packed. I mean, like it's what he fucking does.
He's
Like,
doing it well.
he does it very well. But I really have a serious question to Ouija fans. I don't know if he's come out and said it, but is Ouija like a legit like Satanist? No, like not. I'm
I
not
don't
even
think
laughing.
so.
I'm not even laughing. Like there's actually people out there that take Satanism seriously.
Right.
And I'm wondering if he's a Satanist.
Why?
Just because he's got all the signs in his music and his video.
Oh, I don't know, man. I've never heard that. That's an interesting idea.
If anybody out there knows, let me know, man. Not that I care. I'm just interested.
I'm loving like he puts like hot, fucking sexy bitches in
it's-
the video.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Cool. Yep.
I wonder how. I think Ouija's got like a girl or some shit though, but he used to be having these bitches in his videos. I'm jealous. That one girl looked like Queen Herbie. This girl.
Yeah.
All right. So this video is pretty tight.
That's funny. Dressed up as that dude.
I know. I think he's like pretending to be his parents or some shit. I don't know. It's funny. All right. All right. So the last video we're gonna watch, Carver hasn't watched it yet, but we're gonna watch the walking home video.
Another thing about Ouija and just that type of rap, period, it's like I had a word for it at the gathering. Me and my brother were talking about that type of rap where it's like,
Yeah.
it's like really quick, like I don't know. It's just like
It's like it's like little thought after little thought. It's not like
and it's just the way the words are pronounced. They're really quick. It's almost like
yeah.
I don't know. I had a word for it, but I can't remember what the hell we were calling it. We were calling it something funny. Me and my brother.
All right. I wish I knew.
I gotta think of it. I can't remember.
We'll get your brother over here and he'll tell us. All right, so we're gonna watch the Walking Home Monday video. We'll watch it. We'll comment on it throughout. But if you see something funny or interesting, shout it out. Let's see what you think.
Oh, I think we called it chicken cluck rap. Yeah, because that's kind of what it sounds like. It's like
That's hilarious. Yeah. That's hilarious.
something like that.
I called my homie Matt fat, cause he's fat and I'm happy. I'm all 6, he said, you fat too. Exactly, and bro, don't step to that skank, that stank rosemary. Give me one good reason why I
Shouldn't.
Her nose hairy, plus,
What
like
the
I said, she's
fuck?
blue and cherry.
I love that the comment goes along with
Toss him
it.
in the freezer. When he's there next, we'll both look. I'm all about her anyway. That's your biz, dude. But if she forgets to shower, his jizz is your lube.
I really like the art.
I called him fat again and jetted, cutting through the parking lot. I heard
Where you headed?
that voice registered in my brain.
What?
Funniest thing I knew in the 7th grade.
Bitch!
But now she has an insane case.
Did he pepper spray her?
Yeah.
Thing I ever blew, so I pepper sprayed.
What?
It's not the same because of rock cocaine, and now she got no brain. She swallows cock for change.
What
Just
the
then, here comes
fuck?
Happy, once a no doubt pimp, now just a beat down, slapped up, smoked out wimp.
Excuse me, Jay, one moment. If you don't mind, please. Did you just maze Beth in the face?
Yep,
Damn, that's my bitch. Is she okay?
I hope not.
Right, that's my money and shit, but it's alright. We tight.
It's dog eat dog in these streets.
Wow.
Of the ghetto zone. Every day I face a new adventure. Just walking home. On a typical Monday night. And I'm wondering, will I survive? 'Cause my
Okay.
I mean, so it's like it's like out. You know what I mean? Like walking
Yeah,
through
that's-
like the ghetto
That's
zone and shit.
exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. It's like a modern J version of out.
Yeah.
Ooh, the music got a little heavier.
Hey, dude, where you going, bro? Me damn. Jump in. You don't want to walk by the park, man.
That's Shaggy.
Yeah.
Trouble. Double Southwest slang.
They keeps calling people bromy in this.
Bromy.
Come together. Bromy, man. Are you sure? Yeah, dude. Slide in. The murder rat's up there. Only fools collide with them. Then it's settled. Gem and metal. Hit the middle of the park. His van backfired. Smoke
I feel like he
retired and
spent
won't
some
stop.
time on
That
this.
attracted the
Yeah.
rats. The pack heads over intrigued.
Like, I'll
But
say
now
that right off the bat. That feels like some time was spent.
He already fleed.
Now I need to react. I peep the back, steel scraps, 10 speed, wheels flat. I'll have to fuck with that. And so I bust the strap, and then I plucked it stat, and then I jumped on back. Thunder jetted out racing, pedaling for home. Rubber shreds, punk chasing, metal rims on stone. One thug kept up with me, but he's gasping for air. Hopped off the bike in action, where it crashed. Don't care, the knife stashed in my gear.
I'll say I like the
mashed in his
beat.
ear.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Chance I'll arrive at home alive, the faster I get
Live.
there.
Live sounding.
I like the hook too. It's like weird, but like I don't know, man. It's like I like this for what it's worth.
It's catchy. It's like what? Like this would be the kind of shit I say they do good.
Yes.
Like this is in their lane, you know.
Yes.
Maybe I shoulda, nah, 'cause I'd be dead if I woulda. And you'd never get
I didn't know it was
this
gonna be like a
recorded.
full-length song.
Instead it sound
Yeah.
like boring. Now I'm back on Wickford Road, hanging right on Pineview. Home of Blosanna Rosanna. That hoe was a dime too. In fact, her titties so fat you can see 'em from behind. Boo. But mind you, they say she got more scabies than the swarm. But soon as she appears and waves and says, "Come here, Jay," all that herpes shit becomes hearsay if I dare say. Still, I'm scared to stay. I tear away, frontin' like I can't hear right. Hey, I know. Where you going? Last night, finally, when
What
all
the
was
fuck?
well, on my block, I hear.
My name's Rico. You got that 50 spot?
50 spot, Bromy.
The 50
Bromy.
spots you owe me.
Bromy.
Baloney. Try to hold me. Your boy Tony owe me 50, which you told me you throw me.
Brommy's a phony, homie, and don't even know me, yo. So tell him
I'll
to
be
blow
back,
me, son,
bro.
and he ain't the only one.
Oh, me?
Leave me lonely.
I like that art there on Jay's face and shit. It just looks cool.
Showed me and swore.
I'll be back with my bromies.
All
Yeah.
I wanted
Art's
was a
pretty
batch
dope.
of macaroni, grabbed a six-pack, went in through the
Look, he's
back,
playing
beat
Sonic.
the
That's the
freak
shit.
out.
That whole room scene is awesome.
Gone and I'm gone. I work tomorrow, then begin a new adventure. Just walking home.
That's it.
That's pretty sweet. Straight Jacket.
He must have made the beat.
Yeah. Sugar's what? What the?
Tierre Diaz. I don't know who that is.
Dirty play. Shaggy through
She literally only said like two things. It said play by Blase Rose. Jump steady.
I like how Sugar Slam. I like how Sugar Slam played the crackhead and Blase played like the big titty like fucking hottie.
That's a funny observation. Yeah, that's hilarious. What'd you think of that? You liked it?
I was actually entertained by that. I was very entertained by that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I thought it was dope.
Yeah.
Like,
And trust me, I was expecting that to be like pretty bad.
yeah,
That was I don't know I didn't know anything about that. I heard about it. I saw the display they had at the tent, the merch tent at the gathering, but I honestly didn't know shit about it, didn't look it up, didn't really care.
yeah.
I was just like, oh, okay, some weird side project that's probably not going to go anywhere. It's probably, but yeah, no, that seemed like he spent time on that.
Yeah, like the shit he says at the end makes it. He alludes to like making more. I can't remember the verbiage. I think we talked through it, but he does like say like, and it's only Monday or some shit, you know. But yeah, I thought it was. I watched it earlier, like ready to kind of be like disappointed, like, all right, man. And I was watching. I was like, okay. Loving the art. I love how the song goes right along with the comic words and shit. I think that was so dope how they did that. The lyrics were so fucking out there and weird, but like so Violent J.
It told a story, man.
Yeah.
It told a fucking story that like made sense.
Similar to Out or what's the one? Toxic Love. Like it's in that same vein as like just weird shit. Even like I would even put that in the same vein as like Sleepwalker.
I was getting Wizard of the Hood vibes.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Like
he just keeps running into shit and into shit. Yeah, man. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty damn good, man. And if that's the best Jay can get at this age and this time,
I'll take it.
I'm fine with that.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
No, I mean I hope he can do better, obviously, but that is perfectly fine by me. Keep releasing shit of that quality, and you won't have a problem for me.
If the next Joker's card is like on that par the whole way through, man, that I think that'll be a great card.
Yeah.
And if the production on the next card is sounding anything like that, if it's Straight Jacket produced, I'd be interested to hear that.
Yeah, I know. I seen that Shaggy the Airhead. He released a rap album last week.
Okay.
I listened to like half of it. I was like, all right. I seen Beneath Dirt. I think posted about it. Like said it was pretty dope. Shaggy the Airhead is one of ICB's producers.
Okay.
He did Ding Ding Doll and like a couple other ones. I only know that because he says it on the intro for the album.
Okay.
He's obviously like made a couple albums, but I will say the production was dope. His raps were just okay, but like it's completely listenable. Like I mean, it might be worth checking out if you're into that. The intro is kind of funny. It's just like a dude explains, like, "Hey, did you hear that new Shaggy the Airhead album came out?" He's like, "What? What do you mean?" Like, "Yeah, he's like this, and he does all this, and he does this and this," and he just goes down the line of like all the shit that he does. And, like another guy in the background's just like, "What? Oh, wow!" Like this is kind of funny.
Do we know if he's producing Yum Yum?
I don't know. I don't think they've actually said for sure. I'm sure I would. Well, Ding Ding Doll. Well, that was on Yum Yum's lore, so I don't know if they'll put that on there. But I'm sure he'll produce something. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. He's one of their guys now. I'm sure Kuma and Straight Jacket and whoever hopefully some Mikey fucking Clark.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Maybe it'd be ideal if they got some Mike P back in action. When's the last time they worked with Mike P at this point?
Oh,
Shit.
man. Who knows?
Decades?
Yeah. But I will say,
oh, yeah. I was going to.
I have been listening to this. What I've been listening to lately,
yeah.
Psychopathic Related has been that for the past probably 4 or 5 days.
Good old Dark Lotus.
It is a very nice album. Very pleasant to the ears.
Yeah?
It's very...
Tell me more.
Well, I just want to say that it has a foreboding quality.
Foreboding.
It has a foreboding quality to the mixes. Like there's like evil backtracking.
Please.
And it makes me feel connected to the Lotus. And I feel very
how was your soul?
I feel engulfed in darkness when I listen to this.
Wow.
Very intriguing album, I would say. Tales from the Lotus Pod, the Red album with Mars, released in 2001, I believe. 2002. Was it 2001, 2002?
I believe it was 2001.
Interesting album. And upon a quick other look in the booklet, you will find that it has been signed.
Nice.
And I thought I had lost this years ago, but I found it and put it in there and completed because I had it all strung out. I had this whole album was strung out.
Man, you still have the disc. I'm so jealous.
It was strung out like a crackhead's butthole, man. I had the disc over here. The CD was somewhere else. I thought I'd lost this. I found that, and now I have a complete CD. Tales from the Lotus Pod.
Dude, do you know how to get a hold of Jason Easterling?
Oh God, here we go. No, I don't.
Please put me in contact with him.
And if I could, you really think he'd have it? That shit is long gone, man.
Dude, Jason, if you're listening, I know you are. I know you're watching. Give me my fucking CD back from 20 years ago, you son of a bitch.
I mean, that's just a dick move. How you just going to take off with the damn album?
Yeah, you piece of shit. I mean, you're not a piece of shit if you still have it and you're willing to give it back.
It's bullshit. No, He ain't got it. He don't have it.
I know.
It's still decent. You know?
Wow. That's cool, man.
Oh, dude.
So how's it been treating you this time around? I mean,
Um,
anything new like stick out or come out at you? Or
It just comes in,
anything new like squirt up your butt?
dude. It just comes in so hard. That first track, man. That first.
This is the Lord of the Gods.
It's like that first thrust.
Yeah.
Like when you got when it's nice and wet.
Yes.
And you just you slide it in.
Yes.
It,
You start sliding in, and it's still a little
there's a little
it's
bit
not-
of friction,
yeah.
and then it just goes.
But you have to kind of like do like the in and out a little
yeah.
kind of like
And then it's-
moisten it.
And then it gets that perfect moisture to where it
But-
just slides.
But
right
then
in.
when that first thrust goes in, like you don't want to
Yeah.
emerge from that.
Yeah.
You just
And-
want to enjoy that.
Yeah,
And
and
that's
that-
how you felt listening to it.
I mean, that's how this track put
that's
it
how
on.
Alibaba came on you
Yeah,
like that.
dude. When Alibaba pops in, that's the first that's the first moistened thrust.
Yeah. And then you finally blow your load during the first hook of Juggalo Family, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And then the rest of it is just that you're just laying there,
Yeah.
amazed at what just happened.
Yeah, of course. And then you have to listen to
Get the-
.com, and that ruins it all.
That's the towel. That's when you get the towel and you just wipe off. You're like, okay, well, I'm gonna go.
.com is the towel that wipes off all the fucking jizz that you just experienced.
Yeah, if it's not inside, you got to get that towel and wipe it off.
That's so funny.
That's the awkward moment where you're trying to leave. You're trying to be like,
Like, I mean, I'm gonna head home. Is that all right?
I think that's where the cigarette came. The cigarette after the sex came from,
Yeah.
because people had to have an excuse. It's like, man, yeah, that was good. I need a cigarette, and then you
Just leave?
Yeah, you just get dressed and be like, yeah, I'll be outside. I'm just gonna have a cigarette, and you just start getting dressed.
Oh
Yeah.
man, good times, man. I sometimes I wish I smoked just so I could enjoy an after sex cigarette.
Oh yeah, man.
Is it good?
No.
All right, thanks.
No cigarette. No, hell no, man. Cigarettes suck.
Well, I mean,
no, I ain't gonna lie, man. Cigarettes. I
Come
still
on.
smoke here and there, and dude, I enjoy smoking. I really do.
No, I get it. I wish I smoked.
I love smoke. I don't know what the fuck it is, man.
I wish I smoked, man. It's just so weird and gay for a 37-year-old guy to
It
start smoking.
sucks, dude. After you smoke, it feels like God damn, I just did that. But right, before you smoke, and as soon as you're lighting it up, and you go,
Oh, I bet that feels amazing. It doesn't feel amazing?
like
It used to. And you're trying to chase that dragon.
on your way there to it, you're excited.
Yeah.
And then after that first drag, you're just like, God damn, here we are again.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, Dark Lotus was not that though.
No. Dark Lotus is the full experience, man.
What part of Dark Lotus would you say would be when you switched from regular fucking to titty fucking, just in the middle, just to make sure you don't just in the middle to make sure you don't bust too soon, you switch to
Oh.
titty fucking just for a minute or two,
I
or
would
maybe
s-
she switches to suck your dick. Either way,
I would say, and we danced.
that's the titty fucking of
I can't
Dark Lotus.
believe We
All right.
danced. Yeah.
I would get down with that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
And man, I cut the head off the devil and I throw it. That'd be that'd be when you're that'd be the roughest point.
Oh yeah, that's when you're grabbing the hair.
Yeah.
Fucking
And you're starting to wonder if this is bad. I should be, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
is this going to ruin the experience?
yeah, is she gonna be mad at me?
Yeah.
But you make it through, and it's just you realized it was so worth it.
Yeah. Yep.
It was it wouldn't have been as good if it wasn't so
Yeah.
rough and raw.
Yeah. And yeah, man. Yeah, I love it. Anyway, that's what I've been listening to.
That's cool, man. That's good.
Love that album.
I love it. I would jizz to that album
I guess-
as often as I could if I could.
Yeah, I guess this was just the re-review.
Yeah, I feel it.
Real quick.
Sometimes it's fun to just go back and talk about what you've been listening to.
Yeah.
I have been listening to these albums. Honestly.
have?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, well then, yeah.
So I did. I bought these albums on Record Store Day a couple weeks ago, and we've only done one show since. But I was gonna share 'em. Inspired by Crutch. What's up, Crutch? I see you in the comments. I got a Terror Wheel, which this album, dude. Have you seen it in person?
Oh yeah, the
should-
picture disc.
Dude, it's so fucking dope.
Yeah, it is.
This album is so dope. Fucking Terror Wheel image there. God damn, look at that. I know they say picture discs don't sound as good and shit, but man, it sounds fine to me. Fucking Moby cover there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, let me look at that one. Yeah, that's just I don't know. That is fire, man. Just that terror wheel era with the tickets.
Yeah,
and
it's
just
such a
that-
dope picture.
That black and white on orange.
Yes,
Looks really cool. Looks really Halloweeny.
it does.
I said Halloweeny.
This is funny. Like it's been a long time since I've looked at the terror wheel art or the insert, and I'm sure this is probably the same shit that's on the insert, but it's kind of funny. It says, to the people reading this from Detroit, 5 notes of interest. Rent the movie Ninjas in Action because it's the fucking shit. 2, we wrote ICP on the payphone at Verner and Springwells. 3, every day at 6 in the morning on Cass and Martin Luther King Boulevard, you can see a giant 7-foot-tall transvestite prostitute. We beat his ass. 4.
Wait. It transvestite from a male to a female or from a female to a male?
I don't know. It's giant 7 foot tall, so I'm guessing it is a male. And it says we beat his ass. So, 4, Violent J got bit in the ass by a dog behind Zocamolcos in Mexican town. And 5, the party store in Fort Injunction sells to minors.
Wow.
Pretty funny.
I do remember that. I've read those many times, man.
What is this?
Verner and Springwells, I think that's why when we went that one year, we went to Halloween. I think we hit up Verner and Springwells.
Yeah, we kind of we drove around Detroit a little bit just to see all the like ICP shout outs. I think we looked for Military Street, but Google Maps didn't exist at the time. And I think we asked somebody.
I think we found it.
Really? I don't remember.
Or we found like a little corner or intersection of it.
Okay.
And we were just like, this is it?
Okay. I also got Bang Pow Boom vinyl. It's cool. Like
Man,
on the
that
inside.
is badass.
It's got the whole like thing.
I really like the fucking look of that era.
Yeah, it's very dope.
You know what I mean? Like you go back and look at that era, and it's like, man, that's awesome.
They look great. Jay was at like probably his biggest.
Yeah, he really.
So that's
was.
that's unfortunate. But other than that, like their look, the art, like the vibe, everything was cool, man. And we will do a Bang Pow Boom episode soon.
Yeah, and I'm excited for that one.
Let me see this. I did listen to this and like it jarred a few memories. I think the records on these are just oh no, the one record is blue. It's cool. They're both blue. All right.
Both blue.
And then I got this. I couldn't pass this one up just 'cause I've never seen it in person. I know you can get it online, but
They had all these at the merch tent.
did they?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, besides the one the one,
Yes, I know. I'm
But
about to show that.
they
But
definitely had the 3. They had these 3 at the merch booth.
so this Marvelous Missing Link's cool because it's both albums, so it's a 4 LP. And it's got all these like interesting pictures of just like people. Like The Lost has all these wicked pictures. The Found has all these like cool Juggalo pictures and shit. You know her?
Why does that look like Cameron Diaz to
Oh,
me?
it does. That does look like
Don't
Cameron
it?
Diaz. Yeah. And it's weird. This one looks like photoshopped as fuck. Like what? Why?
Yeah.
You know, all the other ones look legit.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, a couple of these chicks are pretty hot. This one, let me see what the records look like on this one. Just black. Yeah, they're just black.
Black. Yeah.
But this one, we showed this one on the show already, but now it's special, more special. So I have the Wraith vinyl. We showed this on the show a few weeks ago. My buddy Shane let me borrow it just to show it off on the show because I know this is rare, hard to find.
Yep.
And I told him I really wanted it. My birthday was a couple weeks ago. He was like, "Hey, do you still have that Wraith vinyl here?" I was like, "Yeah." You want me to go get it? He's like, "Yeah." And then like I gave it to him. Then he just handed it back to me like, "Happy birthday." I was like, "Really, dude? That's the
Fucking
shit."
Motherfucker,
Yeah,
man.
I literally like I immediately. It's a little water damaged. I don't know if you could tell. Like you kind of see the wrinkles,
Yeah.
but the vinyl plays. I think it did skip on one track. And I don't remember what it was, which was it skipped on Cotton Candy and Popsicles. It keeps
Really?
skipping. I don't know how to get around that.
Damn, that sucks.
I know, but nevertheless, very happy to actually own it.
Was it disc 1 or 2?
That's disc. It might only be one disc actually.
No, there's 2 discs. in
Is
here.
there? Okay, so it would have been disc 2 because that's toward the end. But yeah, these discs are pretty straightforward and plain, but
Yeah,
very dope.
But this was like, you know what I mean? They weren't printing out vinyls.
Yeah,
then.
this wasn't them trying to be like cool. Like they were just like, yeah, well, fuck it, we'll make a vinyl of it. Like
This
no-
was when they made vinyls just so like DJs would play it.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. No, there wasn't like collector's edition
Yeah,
vinyl.
they weren't expecting to sell a shit ton of vinyls. It's not like let's make vinyls so you know because the collectors want them because nobody really cared back in 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see where it would skip, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried fucking with it for a little bit. I mean,
There's definitely some blemishes right there. Maybe that's it.
yeah, it would be toward the middle, you know, 'cause that would be. It's one of the next. It's like the next to last song, or within the last three songs.
There's quite a bit of blemishes on here.
Which I don't know how, man. I mean, it's old, but it was sealed up until a couple weeks ago. I immediately popped it out and popped it on, and
Ooh, there's a nick.
Oh.
There's a big nick right here.
yeah.
That might be it. I don't know. It looks decent enough. Yeah. Either way, man.
Still happy to have it.
Yeah. I mean that's the fucking Wraith vinyl, dude. I want that so bad. I want that Malenko. Can I talk about this for a minute? At the merch tent at the gathering, man, I was like hoping to find some shit there that I really wanted. They had the little case with their CDs, man. There was no old school Jokers cards. Like,
Really?
they don't sell them at the merch booth. No old school Jokers card shirts. No old school Joker card albums.
Damn, really?
Yeah, it's all the shit you can find on their site, on their merch.
It's probably just all the shit that they had like extras of.
Yeah,
at
like-
this point. Like they used to make shit just for the gathering.
Are they
do they
even
do that anymore?
I didn't see anything there like that. I mean, they had some shit that was like, yeah,
Other than like Walking Home Monday.
yeah, they had some gathering shit there. But like, yeah, remember you used to be able to go at the gathering booth to be able to, oh, I want that I want the old school Carnival on black
Yeah.
shirt. Let me get that.
Yeah.
Or the Riddle box or
I got the Carnival Insanity and Sanity shirts. I got
Yeah.
the fucking green Riddle Box shirt at the gathering. I
Yeah.
got my blue Malenko shirt at the gathering. I think I had a purple Malenko shirt I got at the fucking. I mean, like that kind of shit, you know?
Yeah, man, I miss that. And it was just there wasn't anything there like that.
That's
had-
unfortunate.
And it seemed like all their albums were just like their newer shit. They
And that's
didn't-
such easy like money. Like, why wouldn't they just make like a couple hundred of each?
Are they even allowed to sell that shit anymore?
Oh, I don't know. I assume. What the fuck? I assume.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
I'm wondering if they're even allowed. Can they even sell Malenko at their fucking gathering?
Yeah, I don't know how that shit works. I have no idea.
I'm almost like I kind of don't know. I don't really know how the shit works like that. But do they have to like buy Malenko the rights to sell their own album? Because
I mean, they've definitely sold Malenko shit. Like they just had like they've had a drop for each Joker's card. Remember?
yeah,
Like they did all that, so I don't think there's anything like
but
that.
I don't think they sold the album.
Oh,
They didn't
yeah.
sell the album on there.
Maybe you're right. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
I
weird.
don't know if they're allowed to sell their own fucking Malenko album, man,
Ain't that a fucking shame?
or Riddlebox either.
Yeah.
Riddlebox, Juggalo Brothers. That's why they're not making the vinyls for
That's
that.
why
shit
you can still.
either.
That's why you can still get a Ringmaster and Carnival of Carnage vinyl.
Yeah, but you can't get Riddlebox, Malenko, Juggalo Brothers,
Yeah.
or Wraith.
Yeah, you're right.
But you can get Hell's Pit and
That's
everything past
interesting.
that.
So interesting.
Why couldn't they get Wraith? Isn't Wraith? Didn't they fucking release Wraith?
Yeah, that was on D3.
I don't understand why they can't fucking reprint Wraith into a vinyl, or are they waiting? Because I think they would have been there by now. They got fucking Hell's Pit. They should have had Wraith.
Yeah, I don't know what the fucking problem
They
is.
should have had Shangri-La. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Anybody knows? Let me know.
There, Joker's Gallery says Island owns the publishing and distribution rights for Malenko, AJB, and Bazaar.
Well, okay. Well, what about Riddlebox and Wraith or Shangri-La? You know,
Great question.
because doesn't they were signed for Riddlebox? I forget which.
Jive.
Yeah, it was Jive. So I'm assuming whoever owns Jive now or whatever Jive turned into still
Yeah.
owns Riddlebox.
Oh well,
So,
we may never know. I mean, Violent J, please call us 6 or whatever the number is here at the bottom, 970-633-2586. Violent J, if you're listening, give us a call and answer all these questions for us right now.
please.
Please, we're waiting.
All right, guys, we're just gonna wait here until he calls. Any second now.
Any minute. All right. One other thing I was gonna mention. Fuck waiting on Jay. I saw that. Do you know about your Mom's House podcast?
No.
It's Do you know who Tom Segura is?
Mm.
All right. Well, he's a very famous comedian. He plays like theaters and shit, but he's a very funny, like hilarious, like awesome guy. I've seen him a couple times live. I actually went and seen his wife at a show just like 2 weeks ago. She does she does comedy too. She's attractive.
That's why you win. I see.
She is older. She's like in her mid 40s or so.
Prime age, man.
But
Prime age, guys.
But yeah, I mean, she's a looker for sure. But nevertheless, they do a podcast together where Tom just essentially shows her like fucked up videos and they like laugh about it. And like that's literally the whole concept of the show. The show has gotten like more popular over the last couple of years to the point where like I stopped listening. I'll be honest. Like just it's too produced and like it just got beyond me. I still love Tom and Christina. I think they're so fucking funny.
Which means when we get popular and we're overproduced, we will, we're there's gonna be no reason to watch us.
Yeah, just check out as soon as we do that.
Yeah.
So, anyways, they're still funny, and I'll still watch them maybe once every few months. But I used to like religiously listen to them. Nevertheless, they had Shaggy and the Creep on this week.
Oh, really?
Like they were actually in studio with them.
Huh.
Like they played like, have you ever listened to Shaggy and the Creep's podcast?
Yeah, of course.
Like 90% of their show is them just reading fucking super chats.
Yeah.
So like people would. Like Tom and Christina, they call from Your Mom's House. They call their fans mommies. They're just like it's the Your Mom's House podcast. They're mommies. It's like all the mommies. So mommies started like getting super chats at some point, like with making them say like shit about mommies. And like Jackie's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It was really funny. It was funny enough to the point where like somebody sent that clip of Shaggy reading that and not knowing what the fuck it was saying. Somebody sent that clip to Tom and Christina and they played on their podcast. So they laughed about it, like thought it was really funny and shit. But obviously now like they've been in contact and they hooked up and did a podcast. I haven't watched it yet, but check it out. I'm sure it's funny. Like Tom and Christina are hilarious. Any guests they have on, like they're super cool with. So I'm sure they're gonna have a good time. So
I've never heard of it. I mean, it's not surprising to you. I'm sure. I'm not really, into too many podcasts.
Yeah.
Like I'll listen to like some here and there, but yeah, it sounds pretty funny.
yeah, man. Hey, that's the only other Juggalo news I had for you.
Yeah, we had. I think we kind of we've gone over everything.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we have been throwing around the idea of reformatting the show.
Yeah.
We don't have anything set in stone yet, but we've been just trying to.
We're tossing ideas out.
Yeah, we're throwing them out there. We're really trying to think about
The future.
We're trying to think about planning a plan for the show and the future of the show.
Okay.
So we're thinking about a plan.
Thinking about planning.
Thinking about planning a plan.
Thinking about planning some changes that could potentially maybe happen.
Yeah, we're
in the future, possibly.
Essentially, we're thinking about talking about a plan.
We're planning to think about the plan.
Yes, we're planning. We're pre-planning the plan.
Right now we're talking about pre-planning the talking about the plan.
So that's the thing.
But you were mentioning it because you were trying to. We're putting feelers out there to see what people might want to see. Like we want opinions and thoughts. Like,
well, honestly, like guys, I want to take this show to the next level.
We want to take it to the top.
I want to take this show to the next level.
Like there's like fucking
like I'm talking
Shaggy and the Creep and CPN and Toxic Plague Entertainment and Joker's Gallery show and Beneath Dirt.
We're trying to be up there with the
heavyweights, DC Fago guy, and then like fucking what's that other guy?
Heavyweights, baby.
Who was that other guy that always begs for money?
Oh, Boy Blue, baby.
Boy Blue.
Trying to make it up there with
and then like 50 other Juggalo podcasts, then us. So we want to get up there. We want to be up there with your Boy Blues and DC Fago guys and Toxic Plague Entertainments and fucking CPNs and Shaggy and the Creeps and all that shit.
I don't know. I just imagine rockers.
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's not about being up there with them, but we feel like we're as good as, if not better than, most of who we just mentioned.
Well,
especially Shaggy and the Creep.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys.
I mean, come on. It's like we just read super chats all day.
Yeah, I mean,
Shaggy pulls stuff out of his bag from time to time, but come on. I mean,
but no, I'm seriously, guys. One of my ideas is Juggalo ASMR. I got some stuff for you. Yeah. No, that was a joke. That was really a joke. I don't know.
We should open toys and stuff.
Is there any Juggalo ASMR? That'd be something cool. That'd be actually. Let's look that up.
All
like,
right.
Eventually.
I got
We'll
ideas
see
for
if
that.
there's-
I got ideas. All right. Nevertheless, let us know what you think we should do. I mean, we have ideas, and we're gonna do our ideas no matter what. So honestly, whatever you tell us or suggest us, go fuck yourself. We don't care. But if you have something, we'll entertain it.
Yeah, I mean, we really. I think here's the dilemma. We're deck one dealt, right?
Yeah.
If you don't understand the play on words, that means it's all like shit from deck one. That's
We're
like
old school.
We're old school. That's where we came from. But it's like we covered almost everything from deck one.
Yeah, we're like stalling because we don't want to fucking go to deck 2. We love deck 2, but we want to live in the past.
Yeah, like honestly, guys, I'm living in the year 2004. Like I really am. Like I'm mentally there. I've checked out of what's going on today. I'm back in 2004. Like I'm walking around without my I don't have my cell phone on right now. I left my cell phone's at the house.
Wow.
When I went in the gathering,
No wonder you didn't text me when you got here.
didn't have the cell phone. I didn't have the cell phone at the gathering.
Is that something you're just doing now? You're trying trying it out?
Yeah, I'm leaving
That's good,
I'm
man.
leaving my cell phone.
I love that.
Another thing I'm doing, I'm off grid gaming, baby.
No more online gaming?
And it's fat, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's I didn't say bro in 2004. I said, man, that's fat, dude.
That is fat.
It is fat.
So are you only playing games on like the Xbox?
No,
OG?
PS2, man.
PS2, yeah.
All I've been playing lately is PS2.
What you been playing? Fucking Sly Cooper.
Oh man, I've been playing Backyard Wrestling, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
No, I'm kidding.
Agent Under Fire.
No, but seriously, I've just been playing PS2 shit, right? I've been, I'll turn on the PS4 or whatever just to see what's going on, but I've been like, I'm seriously, this isn't a joke. I've been stuck in 2004 for like months, man. I'm just like there. I'm not here. I'm there.
And you don't apologize.
Hell no.
Give no fucks.
No, fuck no. All I've been listening to is old music, watching old movies, playing old games, man. And just being old, baby.
I love it. Love it. Love being old.
Being old, I guess, on the outside, but young on the inside.
Hell yeah, bro. You're only drinking fucking Slimer 8 High Seas.
I'm drinking Ecto Cooler.
Yeah. That was it.
Ecto Cooler.
From like
What else
1991.
happened in fucking the early 2000s? Man, I've been listening to Paul Wall and Mike Jones.
Dude, I honestly was listening to fucking Still Tippin' like last week.
Really?
Dude, you know what I realized? Listening to I made like a playlist. By the way, anyone who's on Spotify, look it up. It's the dopest 2000. It's all 90s and 2000s, like first decade of 2000s music. You know what I mean? But it's everything that was popular or you might have heard. It's so dope. It's the dopest. Like it has like I don't know, a couple hundred songs on it. But I got like Still Tippin' on there. But what I was thinking, I was listening to Still Tippin' and it started playing like a Yin Yang Twins song or something. And like I hated Yin Yang Twins back then. I fucking hated them. But I listened to them, I was like, man, Yin Yang Twins are pretty dope. As compared to shit I've heard today.
Yeah, I
they
know.
are fucking spitting their ass off.
I know, man. Shit, like back then.
Master P spits his ass off, dude.
Back then, we were so used to like just the 90s era of rap
Yeah.
where like it was all like the worst rappers in the 90s are better than the best rappers today. You know?
Yeah, dude.
So like as time goes on, rap just gets shittier and shittier. We hear these old shit that we didn't like. And we're like, damn,
Yeah.
man, it's like actually was pretty good.
He's like, come here, baby, let me whisper in you. I was like, this shit's fire. This shit is fat.
Man. And I'm telling you, man, I am living in the day, man. I don't have a cell phone on me, right? So I'm just knocking on people's doors. I'm just showing up. I'm showing up at your house and I'm just knocking on your door.
And you're like, hey, what's in your CD player?
Yeah.
And they're like, CD player?
yeah, I'm just like, man, what are you bumping in your CD player, man? Is it fat? Is it sweet, dude?
And you're like, is it like a CD or is it an MP3 CD? And they're like, I only have regular CDs. You're like, hey, man, whatever, it's cool. What you got? And they're like, I mean, I might have like a Britney Spears. And you're like, no, that ain't good enough. show me what else you got. And they're like, hey, I might have like Matchbox 20, and you're like, fuck you, I'm out of here. Then you go to the next house and just is that what you're doing?
That's what I'm doing. And I'm like, let me see your DVD racks. Like, how many DVDs do you have?
So they're like, DVD racks.
Let me see your physical media stand. And I want to see how much physical media you have.
Then they walk you to like the corner of of their basement, and they're like, this is all I have. It's
There's
like 2 rows, and it's mostly full of like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. Shit they haven't got rid of yet.
You might get lucky, and somebody might have Death Racers.
There you go.
And you might get your ICP fixed that way.
No, man. Like, I'm telling you, I made a 90s room. Like, right? Like, I made a room where it's like just nothing but 90s shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, I got a tube TV in there. You know, I got old school game systems in there. You know what I mean? I got CDs in there, man. I got some tapes. Remember tapes?
It feels like you're in fucking Violent J's like walking home room.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, like Violent J, you know, Sonic, you know, Cheetos, you know, and I want to get on eBay and buy like old like soft drinks and munchies and shit.
Hell
you know?
yeah,
like
dude.
old Dorito bags and shit.
Get like a Game Fuel with Halo on it and shit.
Yeah, Surge and shit.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know.
Ooh,
man.
hey, did you ever drink Kick?
Oh yeah.
Kick was like cool. It was
Yeah.
it was worse than Surge, but it was cheaper.
Yeah, it was like, you know, all that shit. Surge, Kick. That was all like before energy drinks and shit. Yeah,
right.
But yeah, man, guys, I'm just all I'm saying is I'm not here. Like, I'm not here right now. I'm not here in this time.
You're in the past.
I don't live in this time.
You
So,
live in the past, but you look to the future.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm actually like, I would say this, if it was a metaphor, I have my back to the future.
Wow, that's an interesting phrase.
Yeah.
Did you create that?
Yeah, man. Imagine that as a movie title.
Back to the future.
I have my, like, I'm crossing my arms and turning my back to the future, and I'm going, nope, I'm in the past.
Yeah, and then you're like, and then it's kind of like you turn your back to the future, then you're. I can't even do this stupid.
Go.
You turn your back to the future, then you're like, you know, there's like, you know, you might watch some football, you might fucking watch some movies, you might even like be reminded of like the Holy Grail, you know, and like how it was like lost on an ark, and then like then you're watching football and like your favorite team's the Raiders, and like you start thinking of like Raiders could be like there's like Raiders of the Lost Ark. So you turn your back to the future, and then you're like, I'm watching Raiders, but also thinking of the Lost Ark.
And I'm like, man, I want a son. I want to have a kid. And like, I'm not hairy, so I always wanted to see what a hairy son would be, and give him a Ford for his first car. So, you know, like a Harrison Ford, you know, driving,
Yeah.
you know, that was stupid. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something here.
Dude, like you're the fucking like dude, if there's a hierarchy of like, I mean, you're the fucking crazy, you're a gun, man. If there's a crazy hierarchy of guns, you're the top gun, dude.
Yeah, and you know what I'm talking about. And, you know, I haven't got it yet, but I might, you know, that jab there, that shot, you know what I'm saying? It might be one of them hot shots. I might get 2 of them part due. I don't know.
All right, dude. Let's wrap it
The
up.
flying fuck where did this go?
This is fun, man.
Where
All
did
right.
this go?
I
don't know.
All right.
This is what happens when we don't have a fucking review, when we don't have a topic.
This is what we used to do when we do podcasts. It's just shit like this,
we
dude.
don't have a topic, we don't have a review. But like I said, no, on the serious note, reformatting the show kind of look.
Yeah.
I did read a comment, something about a consistent schedule is what somebody just said.
Okay.
Like, we need a consistent schedule,
Yep.
basically. And that was a big part of what I was talking about.
Yeah, we know it. We know it. That's what we're
Yeah.
working on. That's why we made sure to
Yeah.
pod today, even though we had nothing to do.
Yeah, so we do want to work on a consistent schedule, and we want to like take it to the next level. Maybe do a reformat to where it's, you know, different. You know, so
We got cool shit in the works, but we're just lazy.
yeah, I've already had.
Well, he's not lazy. He's always doing cool shit, but I'm always lazy.
Well, what I'm saying is like we've already created some things. we just haven't released it yet because like we're trying to like, you know, wait for the right time to do it and stuff like that, and you know, so
Alright.
it's just one of those things.
They don't give a shit.
Nah.
All right, we got cool shit coming. Just stay tuned. All right. Anything else? All right, let's shuffle the fuck up on out of here.
Slide it right back into the day.
All right, we'll catch y'all later next time on Deck Modell. Peace.
Yes, it is the end of the world. And it's also the beginning